Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. A real pleasure to have you here with us at London Film Festival. Maybe you can begin with a brief introduction to your film. What can people expect when they come to watch it?
Oh, I'm Susan Chardy and I play Shula from On Becoming a Guinea Fowl. I would say it's going to take you on a journey, a very personal journey. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to feel. You will take something away from it for yourself, individual to you. And I can't say too much more than that.
And this is such a unique film, some, quite unexpected twists and turns as well. When you read that script, what really jumped out to you and why did you want to take on the role?
Oh, initially, I'd seen I'm Not a Witch and I really wanted to work with Rungano. So when they were like, you've got the part, I was like, oh my God. It's just very emotional because obviously she's Zambian as well. And I'd seen, the film before and I just fell in love with the beautiful, just the way it's shot, the story in it, and it was just so unique. I really wanted to work with her, number one. And then secondly, when I had seen the script, I just thought it was a really important script. There wasn't anything that stuck out to me, individually by itself, but just the subject matter, the culture of it, and trying to find a way to, for the character that I would be playing, Shula, for her to find a way to be brave enough, to be, to deal with all this turmoil that's going on inside of her. And sometimes you don't even know what this thing is that you're carrying, but you've got to figure it out. And I just thought, how lucky was I to be able to play this kind of character and to be able to portray someone who is just kind of delicate at the same time, but she's also a warrior and she's also a mother figure, and she's, she doesn't have kids, but she's also a mother hen, and she's so many things for herself. And I feel like she's not enough things to her family, but she's so many things for herself, and she slowly starts to grow within herself, and she realizes, she does have a voice and she does have power and she does have a duty to be to other, children, the next generation. And I just felt it was just such an important role and an important script to get out there, and I jumped on it.
And in terms of your preparation to play the character, what did that look like? I guess from the emotional standpoint, but also the aesthetic and the physicality of it.
From the emotional standpoint, I draw a lot on my own life experience. Anyway, I feel like it's something that allows me to have that authenticity with the work that I do. And then I also prepared by talking to other relatives who are still immersed fully in the Zambian culture because they still live there. I still have two sisters who live there, and my aunt, my grandma. So I kind of would talk to them about, what it was like for them to go to these funerals, and because I hadn't been to a Zambian funeral, because one, I was really young and I was living between London and Zambia. So I never really got to go to a Zambian funeral. But my sister did, and I wanted to know what it was like for her at her age to go and see this. Because, maybe you had questions to say, is this really what happens there, And these things really do happen. So I had to kind of learn a bit more about my own culture, which was just fascinating. And then re-immerse myself and just, keep learning and be around these incredible cast members and crew members that are from where I'm from. And yeah, it was just really special.
What was the shoot itself like? What were some of the standout moments, both in terms of the highlights, maybe some of the more challenging moments?
I had a lot of fun with Insansa, the character who's my cousin. I had a lot of fun with her. That was a highlight. Wearing my incredible suit. It was a highlight, but it was also really hot. But I would have loved to keep the mask for Halloween, but that was a highlight. Oh my God, a big highlight, not even anything to do with the film, was eating in Shima, which is our traditional food. That was I lived off it for so long. We were shooting for months, and I was able to just eat all this stuff that I can't even get, in England. So that was a big highlight. But mainly, the biggest one is working with Rungano. She was just so trusting and protective, and yeah, she gave us a really safe space to work with. And you've seen the film, so you know how heavy it can get. I'm really thankful that it was her for my first film, and I'm really thankful that she just trusted me and trusted all of us and just protected us and was just, incredible to work with.
And finally, what do you hope people will take away from watching the film? And what does it mean to you to have it here at London Film Festival?
It means so much to have it here, firstly because it's home, but also it's a really good platform for, film goers and critics and everyone in film to just be here and be immersed and be together and watch each other's films. But it's just beyond it being a Zambian film, the culture and the subject matter is international, it's worldwide. So for it to be here just opens it up to a bigger audience and a different audience. And I think it's really important. Everyone will take away something unique to them. But I think the biggest one for me is take away hope, take away sisterhood, take away resilience. And in me saying sisterhood, it doesn't mean that this is not a film that men should and boys should watch. It 100% is. I think everybody needs to see this film because we all, sadly, it's a universal topic that a lot of people sadly have to deal with. So I think everybody, male or female, has to see it. And whatever you take away from it is be brave enough to not be silent, I think. I think that's really, really important.
Thank you so much for sharing all that with me. Huge congratulations on the film.
Thank you
really
so
enjoy
much.
your rest of the time here in London. Thanks so much.
Thank you.